This week on Hero Complex, we have a battle of two footballing titans. We have
John Terry
versus
Ledley King.
Welcome to the Hero Complex podcast. As half the time, I am your host, Patrick Brusnahan. With me is my co-host, my confidant, my co-comedian. So many Cocos there. I'm going Coco. It's Adam Greene.
Hi, Pat. Thanks for having me.
And our special guest this week, David Alfie Ward.
Hi.
Hey.
Thank you.
David, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. You know, I've got a beer here. So what more do I want? Do you know what I mean?
Guys, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good to see you. Last time we probably chatted, you had a lot going on. You're back in the comedy scene. You're auditioning for stuff.
Yeah.
You're wearing hats now.
Yeah. I've always worn hat. I mean, I had a hair transplant,
Oh yeah.
so I've got somewhat of a barnet now.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is my new hairline. But you know, I've been wearing hats for a long time to
Yes.
hide that, and now I'm wearing hats for a different reason when it's a bit cold outside because I've got short hair now,
Yeah.
and I've never been used to that because what I used to have before I had a hair transplant, I would grow it. So I had this bummy hairline, and I would grow these two like flaps either side.
Right.
And
Okay.
then I would blow
Like
dry.
Wolverine or the Devil.
It was yeah, but I didn't curl them round.
Yeah.
So I would blow dry them, and then I'd pull it forward, and I'd hairspray a hairline on it, and they would kind of meet in the middle.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
You know? So it's like if Wolverine had those two curves Wolverine had, you just
If
pull them forward,
Right.
and then
It's
you
just
had
like
that was my hairline.
If Wolverine was a vain pussy.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Sorry.
Not even
Hey,
1
thank-
minute in, I've been called a vain pussy.
Thank you
Thanks
for-
for the hospitality.
Thank you for being so vulnerable.
Yeah. Well,
Where did you get it done?
what do you think I got it done?
Turkey.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you get the whole exclusive treat? I've heard they treat you like a god there when you get in the thing.
Yeah,
Like, there's an all-exclusive resort. You get like everything.
Well, it's separate. Because I went in October.
It's two different things.
Oh.
Because my girlfriend was getting her teeth done.
Oh yes.
In
Cool.
fact, all her family were getting their teeth done.
Yeah. No.
I was the only
yes.
person who was
Yeah.
perfect.
We've had
this.
me and her had this conversation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was talking about my hair. We were swapping turkey stories. Yeah.
Yeah. But so you were at like resort and then get your hair done.
No, I didn't do the resort thing. I went to Istanbul.
Ah.
Yeah. So I was on the radio. I was on TalkSport talking. As we're going to get into later, football is a big part of my life.
Yeah. And Richard Keefe was like, oh, that's...
Richard Keys is on. Is he?
No, he's on Dubai radio
He's,
now.
yeah,
or something,
yeah. He's on. Whatever will take my money and is morally wrong.
Yeah.
I will do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on Mahoushadeen TV.
Yeah. Didn't he run? But I was on there and I was talking about because I started to go in a Crown. And I was just happened it brought up that day. I was like, bloody hell, I'm starting to go in the Crown. And then, like, a DM came from a clinic saying, if you talk about it on the radio on stage, we'll do it for you.
All right.
Yeah, at cost. I don't have a massive social media following. I'm terrible at social media.
Right.
So I didn't get that, like, you've got 100,000 followers, so you can have it for free.
Right.
But I got it.
No.
I got it for 900 quid.
Wow.
That's
very
a
good.
bargain.
Heister Clinic, which is, I suppose I have to do that now, don't I?
Yeah.
So
It feels like we've set you up for that. But you're wearing a hat.
That isn't a paid.
Yeah, we have not been paid for that. There are other hair clinics available.
Yeah. Do they do teeth as well?
I don't know. My teeth are good. So.
All right. We'll say it again just in
Sorry.
case they do teeth.
Yeah, Heister Clinic. They
Right.
might. But I think they do a bit of a.
I'd love just like some teeth.
It's horrible though. I mean, I don't know about the teeth, but the
Was it painful?
you know what it was? It was the
aftercare.
Yeah, it was actually the numbing of it. I didn't think we were going to be talking about this. This is
we don't have to, but you have to.
No, it's fine. I mean, the worst thing is I'm scared of needles.
Yeah, same.
Can I swear?
Yeah.
Right, I'm fucking terrified.
Well, not like that.
Paul, bleep that out.
Sorry.
Bleep that
He
out.
used the F-bomb.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. And like, I don't have any tattoos in that because I'm scared of even that.
Right.
And I knew that I'd have to numb it. Of course, I'm not an idiot, but I didn't realize. So at the back of your head, there's not many nerve endings.
Yeah.
So basically, what that means is when they put the numbing agent, the anesthesia in there, the less the nerve endings, the less it spreads.
Right.
So with nerve endings, if it hits the nerve, it just spreads around the nerve ending, and then a wider range is numb.
Got you.
But at the back of your head, you don't have many nerve endings. So there was about 20 to 30 needles just in the back. So it was about half a square inch, I suppose, whatever, each needle. And there's no meat, right? It's just your skin and then your skull. So you can feel the needle going in and scratching on your skull and releasing and then you go, and then they have to do the next one, and they go around and they tap with a sharp pin afterwards. They go, can you feel that? Can you feel that? Can you feel that? And then a couple of times I could, and I was like, no. And then I was like, bro, you're a fucking idiot, because they're gonna start ripping your hair out from the cell. Like, just take the needle. Take the needle.
Don't be a big man.
Yeah. Don't be a big man.
Yeah.
And
they've stopped playing E.T. Can you feel that?
It was so mad. So you're like that, and your head is in a hole, like a massage hole.
Yeah.
And they're,
So you're not sat up in front of a mirror.
No. So you're like that.
Something for the weekend, sir.
Happy ending.
Your head's in this massage hole, and I used to box, and my dad's a gypsy, so I used to bare knuckle box, and I used to
we don't like that term. His father was a gypsy. Go on.
Sorry. Yeah. His father was a pikey.
His mother was a boat. I wonder how the family did stay afloat.
But you know what? I love is I when I was fighting, I loved to bleed, because if I saw my blood on his gloves, we were in a fight.
Right.
We were in a fight.
For the listeners, we've quickly gone from hair transplant to boxing.
Right? No, but
the doctor's got a lot of blood on his glove. It shows the transplant's going bad.
Bring it on,
but there was something, and it kind of rallied me up as like, I've got he's good. My opponent is good. He's maybe bleed. Let's have it, right? And it was so as they're farming, which is I think the correct term, the hair
pH
out of the back of my head. Obviously, blood is pouring down my face.
Oh right,
and blood is blood.
Really?
I mean, they're trying to wipe it as
they're not fuck.
No. They're trying to wipe it.
This
as
is natural.
Go.
Yeah.
But of course, blood is pouring. They're ripping your hair follicles out of the back of your head.
Yeah.
So blood is streaming down either side, and then they're farming, and they've got like the latex gloves of a surgeon, and it's the same feeling, guys, of the boxing glove. Rubbing the blood, my own blood into my face, and I'm like, he wants to fucking go, does he? Does he want to fucking go? Yeah. And I'm like, you can't knock out this Turkish geezer because he doesn't speak English, and the translator's gone.
Yeah,
you just end up with a bloody hole in the back of your head and no hair transplant.
It was just like that seene in The Last of Us where he ripped through the hospital. Well,
that gay Mexican ripped through the hospital.
Desperately seeking just a translator.
Hello.
She was there somewhere.
I need a repas.
Tell that doctor I'll see him outside.
Yeah.
She fucking wants some.
Yeah, and then they do that, and then they sit you up for lunch. So they bring in lunch, and it wasn't kebabs, which was really disappointing. And and it was like pasta. I'm going to Turkey for some pasta.
No.
Yeah. You got that here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wow. And then you literally they give you your food and you sit up and your head is bandaged up now, and you look over the other side of the room and there's a petri dish just of 4,000 hair follicles just sitting. It's like when you
had lunch with that next to you.
Yeah, 100%.
Jesus.
And it's like when you're in primary nursery and you grow crest.
Yeah.
It was like that. It was my hair follicles just in some cotton.
What happens if you got some of the pasta in your hair? Would you grow spaghetti out of your head like a Play-Doh thing, or?
That would be. I would prefer that. Do you mean?
I've googled it. That would happen. Yeah.
Imagine
bunch of penne coming out.
The Italian pussy you would get though, guys. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you mean you'd be like, lads, what's the matter, you? Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you make me come, I grow spaghetti out of my head.
Yeah. Italian women are stupid, yeah.
just to offer
I don't even have the capability. I tell them that anyway.
You don't have the capability to come?
No, to grow past out my head.
Okay, all right.
Or come. Or enjoy myself during sex. But I still tell the lies. Because that means I'm one of the lads. I'm part of the squad.
Can I put the hat back on?
Yeah, please.
Please, yeah.
Please.
It's not that good of a job.
But it's weird, like, the boxing feeling. I've not boxed. But my brother did white collar. For a charity event.
White collar crime. He means not white collar
he stole
boxing.
50 grand from the boxing ring. But no, these things you do 8 weeks intensive training, that sort of thing. And he was up against a guy who's definitely been doing it for 3 years or more.
Is that how he slept at night when he lost?
Well, he did lose, but he didn't get knocked down. So
is that
you rarely do in white collar boxing, do you?
Well, I don't know, it's my first time. And his first time. You know what?
It's everybody's first time.
I was about to say how proud I was, but I guess it's just basic. Not getting knocked down by.
I'm so proud of my brother not getting knocked out.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be in a boxing match?
It'd be worse.
How old is your brother?
4. No, he's 2 years younger than me. So at the time he was 29, maybe 30. Right. Yeah. This story sounds rubbish now.
Did your mum go?
Yeah. And she was on the side of the ring. She like, don't, you're hurting my baby. Yeah. And then as soon as it stopped, I was like, fucking kill him, you cunt.
Yeah, my mum would never watch me fight.
Yeah, my mum after seeing him was like, because I was thinking about doing this. A bit of fun, 8 weeks training, lose a bit of weight, fight some cunt. And I was like, you are never doing that. As the first son of the bloodline, I guess I'm not allowed to. Yeah. But I met his opponent in the smoking area after.
So your brother is very much the Prince Andrew of the family, is what you're saying?
In terms of how much the mum loves him, yes. In terms of all the other stuff, also yes. He supports local businesses. He has 4 houses and is married to a ginger bitch. The other stuff, no. But there's at least 6 things that were there. They were like, what was I going to say? I met his opponent in the smoking area after the match.
So he's just beat your brother up and he's like,
gone for a smoke.
No.
Easy night's work.
I haven't had one of these for 8 weeks.
Yeah, you didn't fucking knock him out though, did you? My brother managed to close his eye, which I thought was quite impressive.
That is quite impressive.
And he goes, "Oh, your brother's a fighter, but just wasn't up to it." And I was like, "I will kill you here." No, let's go back.
That rally some.
Yeah, fucking rally. That's my fucking brother. Yeah. You didn't win unanimous, a split vote.
Oh.
To a first-time fighter, you're pathetic.
I think you should call him out right now. Look down the barrel of the camera and
listen here, white blonde man whose name I forget. See you in the ring. By the ring, I mean your arsehole where I'm fucking with my fucking fist.
I thought you were inviting him to like the Prince Charles Cinema to go watch an old horror film.
Oh.
Yeah, here's one. Here's a horror film. Me in your face. My brother's called Shaun of the Dead, and you're the one who's dead, mate. Something like that.
Yeah, that will do.
How are you, Adam?
We can cut that, can't we?
Yeah. We can cut all of that.
Yeah.
Don't cut that.
All right, thanks, Pat. Yeah, I'm good. Been very busy.
Yeah. Peek behind the curtain. Me and Adam haven't seen each other for about 2 months.
Like 3 weeks. It feels like 2 months though, because we normally hang out all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we banked a load of episodes, and now we've run. The bank is empty. So here we are,
the
back
bank is
again.
empty.
Yeah. What have I been up to? Been just gigging, doing gigs. Got my Edinburgh venue sorted.
Oh, which one?
I'm doing the Just the Tonic at the Hive.
Oh, fuck, the Hive. Yeah. Hive's awesome.
Yeah, I've decided the rest of 2026 I'm going to just do baller things.
Okay.
So everything I do for this year is going to be the baller version.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm doing a baller Edinburgh this year. That's my plan.
What's your show about?
Just being fat.
Yeah,
being a big ball.
Sick,
basically. Yeah. That's all it is.
Change of tact.
Nice,
it's the same show I did last year, just better because I've written it
course,
more.
Yeah. I think with Edinburgh, do you know what? I've never done a full run because I just never felt like I had to, and it's a lot of money, and I've
tried doing the baller version.
Yeah, wow, exactly.
Oh, that was a shock.
I play the clubs and that. I'm like, well, maybe one time, and I'll do it. But I think people that take a new show every year, like sometimes you can just work on it, man. Like make it fucking perfect. You look at Flanagan. Flanagan did that was doing that out stuff for about 15 years before he got the out tour.
Yeah. And he did it, and now he's completely done with comedy and lives in the country.
Good for him.
He's got a mansion in the country.
That's the goal, right? Imagine just
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying
doing one that wasn't as good, but you then sell arenas like 2 years later because how popular we are. Yeah. And go, do you know what? I've got millions in the bank. I'm just gonna go live in the country.
There's nothing wrong with it, but he can't come back to comedy. He's like,
no, but
you do a tour. You buy a mansion.
I'm going to see him on Friday.
Where is he?
Leicester Square Theatre.
Nice.
Whip stuff.
Yeah. What's he doing? DJing?
He pops up at the boat every now and then, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah.
So
here I am on a boat. I've got a few of these.
I don't think you're very good at doing Mickey Flanagan impression.
I don't think I know who Mickey Flanagan is. No. That's the voice is perfect.
Is that who we're talking about? We're talking about Mickey Flanagan.
Remember when you go out?
Oh, yeah, you nailed it.
I was gigging in Leicester Square last night, and it was the most unhinged crowd I've ever had.
Yeah, the Sunday evening.
How so?
Where were you? Which venue? Or do you know
Leicester Square Theatre?
No, it wasn't Leicester Square Theatre. It wasn't far though. I'm not sure I should say because of the following stories that I'm about to. Yeah, and I was emceeing, and the whole. So I get there. I go on stage in the first section, and I say like anyone first time ever watching stand up. And a woman goes, yeah, me. And I'm like, oh, so what makes it tonight? And she goes, I've just got out of prison. I was like, oh, she's joking, banter.
Yeah.
She wasn't joking. She had just got out of prison, right? For some very serious crime that she didn't want to divulge, right? And it kind of came apparent that I should move on.
Right. Yeah, right.
Right? Like... the whole room went, and it's just very strange. And then she came up to me in the break. She's like, "You're so naturally funny." Blah, blah, blah. She goes, "Sorry, I'm wearing a wig. I pulled my hair out last night."
Christ.
Okay, all right.
You're like opposite, man.
And I'm like, I've just got a new one. Yeah. There's a clinic, a Heister clinic. They can sort that out. And
they might do teeth.
Yeah, and then and then and then in the last section, there's a birthday, and I say happy birthday and hope you had a good day, and I bring on the headline act, and the headline act's on, and there's some weirdness with a Scandinavian woman shouting about dolphins, and he handles that, and while I'm off stage and he's on, somebody comes up to me and says, "Oh, it's my girlfriend's birthday." I'm like, "Oh, bro, I'm finished now. Like, I wish if you'd made it known, I would have said happy birthday to you and happy birthday to them." And he goes, "No, I don't want you to say anything on stage, but like after the show's finished, can you just come over and say happy birthday to her?" And I thought, well, that's a bit odd, but maybe she said, "Oh, that guy's my favorite of the night," whatever, and he thinks that's going to be a nice thing for me to come over and be like, happy birthday.
Yeah.
So we finish, and then me and the acts are kind of just chatting and kind of catching up, and before we kind of leave, and I forgot about it, but he's kind of frog marched her over to me and the act, and I kind of said to the act I'm talking to, "Oh, sorry," and I just go over to them and said, "Happy birthday, hope you have had a nice night," and you would think that she was not aware, never had social interaction before, going through a lot, clearly a trans woman, all right?
Okay.
So going through a lot, but just freezes up like that. And I go, okay, that was a bit odd, but, and I go back to talking to the act, and then they start having a massive argument behind us, right?
Well, the two audience
The two audience members, right? The two audience members are having this massive argument, and I've got my back to, but the act I'm talking to, I'm like looking over my shoulder, like, what's going on? They're just going at it. And then we go to leave, and then he stops me and he goes, "Oh, sorry, can you go on stage and say into the microphone, happy birthday?" And at this stage, nobody else is in the comedy club.
Yeah.
It's just the staff packing away the chairs and collecting empty glasses, and the full lights are on, and the mic is switched off.
Right.
And I say to them, "Well, the mic is switched off." And he goes, no, but we would really like if you just went on stage and into the microphone, even though it's off, said happy birthday.
Yeah.
So, and I say to her, the girlfriend, I'm like, is that what you want? And she goes like that. And I'm like, she's clearly got a lot on her plate.
Yeah.
You know, if this will make her feel better, I would do it. So I go on stage with just people folding up chairs and collecting empty pint glasses and go, there's a birthday in, guys. Just want to wish, happy birthday over there. You know, and pretend that there's a room full of people.
Yeah.
And I go, is that? And the boyfriend's like, like thumbs up and I'm like, is that okay? Is that what you wanted? You wanted? And then she kind of, and then me and the two of the other acts leave, and then they start following us, going, and she was going, see, they're leaving now. They're leaving now. You've ruined the night, and they're leaving now. I only wanted one thing, and they're following us out of the venue, saying, they're leaving now. They're leaving now.
Christ.
Yeah, so that was my gig last night. So
that feels. Why did she want that?
It's been in my head all day. But the fact that I went on and the other act that we walked back to the station together and was like, said to me, "Oh, you're really nice for like going on stage in a fully lit comedy club and saying to a dead mic, by the way."
Yeah.
But I just thought, well, if that will make her. But then they followed us out saying they're leaving. I was like, what was the plan?
Yeah.
Was the plan to never let us leave?
Or did she think maybe if you did that, then the other acts would be like, hang on, it's someone's birthday here.
Yeah, and
we better do the whole show again.
Yeah. Hold on. Sit down, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need the microphone.
It's weird, like, because the interactions with audience members, normally fine, most people are nice at a comedy club. And then sometimes you get a bit of, like, scope creep, where they'll just, like, oh, can you just wish my girlfriend happy birthday? And they're like, oh, can you just do it on stage whilst can you just pretend the microphone's a real microphone?
Mate.
Like, and it's still turned on.
That is so strange.
Yeah. Yeah, do you mind us just being back here having a full blazing row whilst everyone else has been kicked out? Like, is that okay? It's so.
But and it kind of made the convict woman that pulled her hair out seem quite normal. Yeah.
Right, so we have an interesting battle here. It's not usual on the Hero Complex podcast because these two have actually fought before in real life.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, you can put it that way.
Yeah, well played against each other, competed against each other. We're doing John Terry versus Ledley King versus John Terry. Two central defenders, captains of their clubs, iconic players for their clubs.
Yeah.
England internationals.
England internationals, homegrown boys in a way. Yeah. I mean, Ledley King's from Tottenham, isn't he?
Yeah, North London.
North London, and John Terry's from West London. His career was West Ham.
East London.
No, he's from East London. Yeah, because they
Where's
played together.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
they played for Senrab together.
Yeah,
really?
Ashley Cole, Ledley King, Joe Cole, John Terry.
What's Senrab?
Bobby Zamora.
Bobby Zamora all came from Senrab.
What is Senrab? It's just a terrorist organisation?
It does sound a bit like that, yeah. But it's just a youth team from the area, from East London.
Paul Konchesky was at Senrab as well. He's probably he's the most.
Honestly, what they did is
this sounds like the best team ever.
They farmed the talent from the local.
But what is Senrab? What does it stand for?
Do you know what? I don't know.
Senrab?
I think it was it an acronym?
Maybe.
Barnes. It's Barnes backwards.
Barnes?
It is though. Barnes backwards, yeah. History.
That is...
no, it's from Senrab Street in Stepney.
Oh, right, fine. Yeah. Fine. Whatever.
Former players.
And that road is in Barnes. No. So, David.
Wait, hang on. This is an insane list of former players.
I'm sure it is, but let's hear some more.
Adi Akinbaye. Wow. Adebayo Akinfenwa.
Wow.
Yeah. Lee Bowyer. Sol Campbell. Alan Kirbishley. I don't think he was around at the same time. So.
A lot of dumb fucks.
Jermaine Defoe. Keogh. Jonathan Fortune. Fitzhall. Remember Fitzhall?
Yeah, one size.
Yeah.
You know that nickname?
No, I know. Yeah. My first job was a letting agent, a trainee letting agent, because I thought that was going to be good. And someone that I knew went to school with Fitzhall, so they'd go drinking.
Yeah. His original nickname was One Mouth.
One mouth.
Really?
Yeah, one mouth fits all.
I like that.
Yeah.
J. Lloyd Samuel.
He was such like fuck.
Yeah, it's an insane list, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This sounds like the Illuminati of 90s, 2000s.
Kind of
football.
is, yeah.
Is it still going?
I'm not.
Ledley King, legendary Tottenham captain. Why is he your hero, David?
Because I think when I grew up, I mean, Tottenham Hotspur are my team, they're my family's team. I never had a choice in that, and it was the late 90s, early 2000s. I was born in 91. I really got into football, and we didn't have many cult heroes to kind of pin your mask to. And then we had we had one that came through the youth team, and then he actually left. He ran down his contract. He left to our bitter rivals. And that was
not even mentioning his name. I see.
Well, I won't even.
Pavel Pavlyuchenko.
he who shan't be named. And
Troy Parrott.
but you know, it was a dark time to be a Tottenham fan. It was a tough time. If you finished in the top 10, you'd be happy and that. And then a kid came through the youth team that had this natural gift of footballing talent. I played centre back as a kid, so I idolised him, and I think as we'll go into the conversation about Ledley King, as an adult, I idolised him for different reasons. So it was a bit weird. I mean, I when you asked me to do this podcast, you got to think of a hero. It's a bit sad that I couldn't really think of many. I don't have many.
A lot of people have that problem.
Yeah.
And we have to think of one every other week.
Yeah.
And we're like, Ronald McDonald.
And
Grimace.
But yeah,
the bin the cat went in.
The cat went in. But it was that, innit? I just thought, I didn't want to. Sorry if I've made it this episode very football centric, but
That's great.
He was an idol of mine.
Fantastic. And John Terry, England captain on 3 separate occasions, and
Yeah.
taking it twice away from him for stuff that was either lies or was his fault. John Terry, when was he your hero?
John Terry, well, a lot like yourself, I've had Chelsea fandom thrust upon me, and we went through some very dark days as well before we got a load of investment from Russia, which kind of made it all
for
better.
that blood oligarch money, it was fine.
Yeah. No, he sold toilet rolls for $1 billion a toilet roll or something like that. That's how he made his money.
Yeah.
I haven't
Like
really
Alan
looked
Sugar
into
did through
it.
Apprentice Task.
Yeah.
The toilet
Yeah,
paper industry is worth 4.1 billion. That's right, you're selling the bits in the middle.
For advertising space. Yeah, see who wants it. That's actually a great idea.
As you get to the end of the roll,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have some advertising printed on there.
that is a good
I mean,
idea.
ideally
I could
advertise
shoot my
more toilet roll. Because that's exactly what they
Somebody's
need.
found themselves up shit creek.
Yeah. Toilet rolls over. AshleyMadison.com.
Ashley Madison.
I should probably shoot my wife.
Yeah, that's actually a good one. No, it's a good one because it's mainly men that won't replace it, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be the woman that gets the last bit, and then it's Ashley, and she's like, you know what? I'm going to cheat on this fucker. That's,
Yeah.
you know.
And then he'll come in and
That's
say, I'm
really
going to
good.
cheat on this woman. And then they accidentally
And
match
then-
on each other on the site.
Yeah. And
Well,
it turns
isn't that
out
the
they were
Pina
meant to
Colada
be
song?
together.
That is the Pina Colada song.
What?
Well, they try
We
shooting
went
each
on
other.
Ashley Madison.
No.
To try and cheat on
But
each
it was
other.
before Ashley Madison. It was a Lonely Hearts.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes,
And they
yeah.
both write off to the Lonely Hearts about what they
If you
love.
like pina coladas, yeah.
Yeah, and then they meet up and then they're just like laughing at each other, like, oh my god, it's you. I'd be so fucking fuming. And I'd be like, what, you looking for love on Lonely Hearts? They'd be like, no,
Yeah.
you're looking, no, don't worry about me. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're looking for love.
Yeah, well, it's sort of like is it the perfect crime? Or it's the sort of thing you can't be annoyed with, really? Like,
all right.
I've only found out about this because
Yeah.
I was also bang out of order.
Yeah. This isn't romantic. This makes me hate you more.
Yeah, it just like cancels each other out. Like, you know, I was actually thinking I was going to have sex with another woman tonight, but I suppose...
Where are the kids? I tied them to the train track. What? So we know where they are.
Or they're actually made for each other, not in a kind of lovely romantic way, but literally no one else wants to date them. So
I kind of think with a lot of terrible couples that is the situation.
Yeah.
No one else will take it. Like you might as well just be miserable together.
Yeah.
Try and like
the
rob a
slightly,
bank or something.
the slightly more miserable
They put out their
separately.
interest to the national newspaper, and only one person wrote. It's like, that will be all right. And it's the person
Fine.
you're already married
Yeah.
to.
You didn't even send it. You just left it on the table. And someone said yes, and like, oh, this is the paper.
So much like that, I think John Terry's very cool.
Yeah. These two players have fought each other before, and I think in their greatest battle ever, which was the 2008
League Cup final.
League Cup final.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
King versus
their
Terry
teams.
both captained their teams, and I think it's a great final.
Really? Why?
think
Both
so.
in
I didn't
scores.
like it.
Yeah, you didn't like it, but it went to extra time, didn't it?
It did. Jonathan Woodgate scored in the first couple of minutes of extra time
Yeah.
because Petr Cech punched the ball onto his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
It was
what
outrageous that Tottenham had two of the most injury-prone centre backs as their starting two centre backs,
It was.
and they both made that final.
It was crazy. Like so at this point of Ledley King's career, he had chronic knee injuries. He couldn't train. He didn't train. He swam.
Yeah.
He didn't do any ball work. He just swam and tried to get fit that way. And he wouldn't train all week, and then he'd turn up on a Saturday and he'd put in a fucking masterclass performance. Like Thierry Henry said in the Premier League era, Ledley King was the only centre back that he ever played against that could win the ball off Thierry Henry without fouling him.
Yeah.
Like the way that Ledley read the game was insane. Like he would snuff out a chance before it became a chance.
Yeah.
Now we also had someone like Michael Dawson at times next to him, and he's a bit of a cult hero at Tottenham because of these last-ditch sliding tackles, on the line.
He's a
But
terrible commentator.
But that doesn't make a good centre back.
Yeah.
A good centre back sees the danger before it's the danger.
Well, I mean, ideally they can do both.
But they can do both, and Ledley could do both. I mean, that tackle
Terry
against
could.
Iron
Well,
Robin.
John Terry could
which
do that,
is,
but not
really.
to
Very
the way
famous
of Ledley
Ledley
King,
King
but
tackle.
also John Terry would be like someone who pushes the ball out, like a sort of Lucio type defender as well.
Yeah.
Take out
And then-
defense, almost
I
be
mean,
part of the midfield at times.
They could both actually play with the ball at their feet as well. Like,
They
you could-
were. I mean, for England, I think Ledley King played in midfield as
Yeah, because he was that good with the ball. Yeah.
So
It's quite actually hard to do this in a battle because I've got a lot of respect for Ledley King.
it was without his injuries, I don't think he would have.
Well, we'll just look at the Wikipedia, like who did
Well,
more appearances.
that's the thing was like because if he wasn't injury prone, he'd have probably left Tottenham.
He probably would have gone. He could have. If
he
Woodgate
would have
went
gone.
to
He would have
Madrid,
gone to Real Madrid instead of Woodgate. Yeah.
But that's funny because going back to that 2008 final, we had Jonathan Woodgate and Ledley King, who at that time in 2008 were very injury prone. So we would be constantly it'd be one or the other. But for that final, I remember I went to that final. I was 15 years old. I went to that final, and I was in a pub overlooking Wembley, and my neighbour took me, and he was giving me some pints, and he said, "Don't tell your mum, but I need to smoke a joint because I'm really fucking nervous." Right? And he's like, "I know I'm meant to be like looking after this minor, but I'm gonna smoke weed over there because I'm so nervous." And
you
then,
enjoy the pint I've stuck you
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your own.
Yeah.
And stay here. You're there with like two hands on the pint glass, sipping it like delicately. Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah.
And he said, and then the lineup came out, and obviously it wasn't, like smartphones like it is today, so I think he got text through or whatever. And I remember seeing Woodgate and King, who on their day, I mean, again, both injury prone, but both were world-class centre backs. And I thought, do you know what? But we're going against a prime Chelsea side with Drogba and Lampard and Solomon Kalou.
Yeah.
Solomon Kalou, who played a
underrated.
lot of games,
Yeah.
was, I think, quite a great player. Actually.
He was
He
very
was
good.
underrated.
Champions League winner.
And but I thought we might be all right.
So Gibraltar, you say,
Because that was the awe that King gave you. It was like if it was King and whoever he played next to, that was his.
He would
greatest
elevate
thing.
them.
He would elevate them. It could be Sebastian Bassong, Naradine Naibet, Ricardo Rocha, and
Vladimir Chicheres.
Exactly. He's played next to some Dross,
Yeah.
and and listen, some of those are Naradine Naibet was a very good centre back, but no, he was in his day. But like King, whoever King played next to he would elevate them. He would make them a better player over 90 minutes. And to do that, you've got to be something special in you.
Yeah.
So,
he was
but
very,
Cherry,
very, very
I mean, Cherry was lucky to have a very good centre back partner, Ricardo Carvalho.
Yeah.
Ivanovic, Cahill. Well, Cahill, I think, is still one of the most underrated centre backs in fucking history.
Gary Cahill. What you got to bear in mind with Gary Cahill?
Yeah, Cleopatra, Gary Cahill, Gary
Vladimir
Caldwell.
And they are underrated.
You weren't at the BAFTAs last night, were you, Pat?
Yeah, I was. No, the Tourette's guy was trying to say something. I was like, "Shut up! I need to say the N-word." That's the reaction to this BAFTAs thing is incredible. Like, he didn't mean to say it. Then why didn't you say it during the white people? Because it wouldn't have been funny.
Well, I suppose
Some people saying like, "Oh, you shouldn't be allowed." If you can't control when you say the N-word, you shouldn't be allowed out. Some people can control when they say the N-word, and they're still allowed out. So where is the line?
some of them are running for prime minister.
Exactly. Exactly. So this one guy who, Alan Cumming, I think did perfectly. Sorry if anyone's offended, but just, let's be sensitive. And it was like, maybe this guy with an illness shouldn't leave the fucking house. Fuck off. Why did he only say it during the black people? When else would it come to mind?
But he told someone else to fuck off.
Yeah.
And called someone else boring, didn't he?
Yeah, stuff like that. And but the problem was,
that's how I feel right now. So I want to call one of you. I want to tell one of you to fuck off and call one of you boring. You decide amongst yourselves.
This is which one was.
Well, I live
which
here,
one
so I
was the
can't
N-word.
fuck off. I better be the boring one. I'll let that be the reason why I've chosen that.
Yeah. And then apparently the BAFTAs, they weren't live. It was filmed the day before.
It was from the day before.
No, it's filmed on delay. It's not
On delay. Okay, right.
It's
Fine.
on delay.
If it's filmed the day before, leave that N-word
That's
thing.
But they took out Free Palestine.
Oh really?
Oh,
They took the BBC took out one of the
that's typical
people
of the BBC.
Interesting.
on their but they kept in the N-word.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's this? Sorry, we've gone very John Terry all of a sudden. Is that?
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to drum up support for my Tourette-riddled centre back. Yeah.
Well, there was that game where John Terry was against Anton Ferdinand and goes Free Palestine, and then I had to go fucking court.
And then he ended up in court.
Yeah.
What was Alan Cumming wearing on his head?
I haven't seen it.
He's not.
I don't know. Okay.
I'm
I can guess it's not like a flat cap.
Yeah, he was wearing a flat cap.
I've got a hat made of cum.
It wasn't that either, but it was.
Because of my surname, not because of my sexual answer.
Oh yeah. Wait, maybe this. Okay.
You've seen Ledley King live though. While you search for that, you've seen Ledley King live.
What play?
Well, the final.
Of course, I've seen him live.
Yeah.
It's a big. I've seen him live. And
You do a lot because you do a lot of football gigs, football related gigs. So.
Me, yeah. I've never worked with him. Though. I've never met him, which is gutted because I've met. I have a business called Under the Lights, and we take comedy shows to traveling football fans who travel to watch their team in
European away
football.
games.
Yeah. So I know that when you go watch a European away game, the kickoff's not till 9 p.m. What are you going to do all day? So I hire a
get
comedy
drunk
club
in a square.
You can do that.
Racially abuse people in the Paris Metro.
Yeah, exactly. Throw chairs and stuff. But that, we don't do one for Chelsea fans because what they like. But
they don't have the budget.
But we, I realised not all fans want to be idiot louts.
Yeah. A lot of people don't.
And so we hire like a comedy club if there's one in the city or a live music venue, and we do a daytime comedy show, but we get comedians that support that club, so then they can talk about the good times and the bad times, and they might be able to talk about situations.
What comedians support Tottenham?
Carl
Donnelly. So
Great.
Me and Carl Donnelly have done it. And Tom Glover. Tom Glover down in based in Devon Way.
I know Tom Glover. Yeah.
Reece James is a Tottenham fan. Mickey Flanagan's a Tottenham fan.
Is he really?
Has he done it?
McIntyre is a Tottenham fan. No, I think they're a bit out of our budget. So our whole stick is we'll fly you out there. Yeah. We'll pay for your flight and your accommodation.
Yeah.
And if we sell enough tickets, we'll give you some beer money. but like you get to go out there for the Champions
Yes, it's
League.
about the
You get to go
experience,
out for a Champions League Europa League game. Do you know what I mean? Like,
So you're not doing Chelsea ones?
No.
You should.
You know,
That'd
Michael
be great.
Adewale would get that anyway. So we talk about.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't happen to be doing one in Stuttgart next
Tad,
week.
Tad as well.
Yeah, is it?
Tad's a Chelsea fan.
It's not that actually many
Nah,
comedians.
there's
Chelsea
us
fans.
three.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like if you look at it's a surprising racial mix of the three Chelsea fans.
That is, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Omar Jalili.
Let's say only one of them would be allowed on the train,
Yeah.
and it's you.
I'm on the metro.
And
They've
they're
got
like,
to find an
"Adam,
Uber.
let me on," and you're like, "No, I can't, man. I'm with the."
Sorry, I don't.
I know where the heat is. But you've seen John Terry play a number of times.
Oh yeah.
What's it like?
He's very just this like
Swan-like.
He's like a swan. No, he's able to just command everyone on the pitch. Like Gianfranco Zola talks about when Terry just came from the youth team into the first team. He was bossing everyone out about. He was shouting at Gianfranco Zola, who was at the time Chelsea's best player ever, and he was telling him he wasn't chasing back enough and he was out of position. Like he was doing that from the age of 17, which is, you could say, a proper leader, or you could say it's an insane thing to do. That'd be like turning up to your office job and telling the managing director he's late, like when he walks in at 9:01.
I suppose.
It would be like that.
Yeah.
It'd be similar.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, he had just that character to kind of be a good leader, and he was a very good footballer as well.
Yeah, I think that, you know, with King, it was, you know, I watched him years, and he wasn't that demanding, but you could tell he had that aura and that respect, and he said something once, because obviously, again, he had these chronic knee injuries and he couldn't train and stuff like that, and somebody said to him, and this is advice I took into my stand-up career, and it's really helped me in my stand-up career, that somebody said to him once, how did you manage to play without training? How did you continue a career for as long as you did without training? And he said, I just realised that I had more time on the ball and to get my surroundings than people realised. Then other players realised, and the crowd realised I had more time. And I used that time. And I was like, fuck. And now I did that on stage in terms of, you know, especially early on in my stand-up career, where I'm maybe dying or a joke didn't get the response that I thought it was going to get. Yeah. Now, we've all been there where you hit a joke that gets a big laugh every night, and then one night it doesn't get a big laugh. Yeah. And then
you get tackled by Ledley King.
Well, yeah. You're like, fucking, where's he come from?
It's not going well for me today.
Yeah. But what that made me realise is that, you know, we can sometimes as comics show panic when it isn't going how we thought it was going to go, because we start to panic and we start to go, and then people will feed off that.
Yeah,
they'll feed off that panic, like, oh fuck, he's fucking struggling, let's eat him. And what I took from that advice of Ledley King is, and sometimes and I would know that, or sometimes I'd forget where I was in a set early on, and I would know that if I had a bottle of water or a pint or whatever next to me on the stage, I could sip it and go, okay, that bit now.
Yeah.
Right? And that is because it made me realize you've got more time. It's very transferable. You've got more time on stage than you realize, because the audience don't realize that you're taking a sip of that beer or that sip of that water to go, fuck, that didn't quite work. Okay, what should I hit him with?
Ledley King taught you how to breathe?
No.
Okay.
That's not what I'm saying, is it? It's
to take a gap.
To take a gap,
right.
and no one realizes you're taking that gap.
Oh,
you know?
I apologise, yes.
Do a bit of thinking.
To do a bit of thinking.
Speaking of thinking, this brings us to our next feature, Ledley King or Ledley Queen? Wah, 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 wah. Is this quote about Ledley King or the Queen, Elizabeth II? He's a freak. What do you think?
The Queen, I think.
Yeah.
Queen?
Queen.
You're both wrong. It's Ledley King.
Yeah.
That brings an end to Ledley King or Ledley Queen.
Who said he's a freak? Harry Redknapp.
Harry Redknapp, yeah.
I know it, yeah.
All the other quotes have been talked about today already.
He's a freak.
You use the other ones.
Ledley
The
King.
Terry Henry one.
I
We need to get into. We're reminiscing a lot. We need to battle these two people.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win a fight, Ledley King or John Terry?
John Terry.
John Terry probably.
Yeah.
He's full of rage.
Who would win a fight in the media?
Ledley King.
Because he's a bit more calm and
Yeah.
nice. He's a nice guy. He's not. You know, the thing about Ledley King is he's not a big personality. He's a bit boring.
Yeah. Is he commentating now? Or is he a coach?
Because he's not great. He
Yeah.
does a little bit. He's an ambassador for Tottenham. So
Yeah.
Tottenham look after him, and he does.
Yeah.
Goes round to Singapore Spurs, and he does. Q&As.
It's like
and all
a
that.
pension.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's football a pension.
I saw him
basically,
actually
isn't it?
recently. I come out of a game this season, and we had been drinking
Selling hot dogs.
No,
Peanuts.
and we had been drinking in the stadium, me and my mates, for a while, and then the stadium kicked us out. Essentially, it's like everyone leave. So we was walking to a pub.
Because you're open afterwards, aren't you?
Yeah,
At
Spurs,
Spurs,
it's a big drinking hub now. Spurs, and
We tried doing that at Chelsea, and 8 of us went in there to see what it was like.
oh no,
And then went, this is shit, and then left.
It is
The one
a
at
very,
Celtic Park is very good.
yeah.
If a bit small.
Oh, we did go at Celtic Park. Anyway,
So,
sorry.
but we
did that.
we left, and by the time obviously all the ambassadors and players are now coming out and I walk in front of this kind of Mercedes 4x4, and it almost kind of hits me like, oh, and it's Ledley King, and I just went, I love you. That's all I could say, and he went, cheers, and that was it. So we had
That's
an
all you want.
interaction.
Yeah, cool.
You know? But again, he's not. Yeah. So what he does is every now and then Sky will roll him out. But I think even they've started to realise, as much as I love the guy, he's not one of those infectious personalities.
And who does he blame for his media career not going as well as it
Ian
should?
Wright, obviously.
Ian Wright,
Yeah.
That bastard.
Ian Wright, who keeps promoting the women's game. Fuck off.
But Terry's not really on Sky or anything.
He does He does it occasionally.
If
he
he's on
more
TV
does stuff with Richard Keys out in Al Jazeera.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's
they're
more his
boys, isn't
vibe.
they? Yeah,
The thing is,
they're on a golf trip. And
if John
Go.
Terry's on Sky Sports, the Mafia might see him and fucking know where he is. You owe us money, Terry, you fucking cunt.
That's more Stephen Gerrard, to be fair, being scared of gangsters.
Yeah. Yeah. Not scared of his wife. Fucking keep the rings on when you do that, don't you, Stephen?
I have no idea what this reference is.
What's that?
That's a reference to him being very cruel to his wife.
Was he? Oh, is this because he managed Rangers?
Propaganda, is it?
Yeah, propaganda.
Yeah.
How
Catholic propaganda.
How dare you do that to your Catholic wife? Fucking scumbag. I'll place the studio in a bit. Or you fucking cunt. Last question. We've looked at the ancient terms again. Looks like next in line for the throne is your heroes. Who do you think would be a better king or queen? Well, I guess king.
One of them literally is named King.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
And then he'd be a better Terry. John Terry would be a better Terry.
It'd be a better like orange chocolate.
Orange chocolate.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering that question. We're not on fucking Taskmaster, lads. Using weird thinking.
No, but like Terry would 100% straight away like promote Nigel Farage to be like Prime Minister infinite. Like
Oh God,
he would as well, wouldn't he?
Might. But I don't think reform will actually be good for the economy. And Terry's got a lot of money, so he'll want to get someone in who's going to look after the economy.
Yeah, but
he's
Terry's
got a
money
lot
isn't
to
in
lose.
this country.
I mean, I don't think Cobham, where he's living, is being run riot by refugees somehow. I don't think they're staying in those hotels. So he probably hasn't noticed a large difference to his sort of everyday life. So I'm not sure he would vote reform, to be honest. I have got a quick question for you, though. Sure. I mean, obviously, you mix a lot of football and comedy in your career. What do you think the funniest chant you've ever heard is?
Great question.
I mean, that's that's one that I feel like I probably know and I've forgotten, and it's like
Yeah.
I wish that you had maybe pre-warned me about.
you for that.
Yeah.
If you can't think of one, we'll just cut all this out.
Send it to us in a voice note.
I really can't, because I know that there's some really funny ones.
I just
but
thought,
you've put me on a spot.
I thought, I'll help you out by saying the one I've heard, and I'm like, I
Yeah,
can't remember because they're all to the same. Like, so at the minute, Chelsea are singing. There's only one Robert Sanchez.
Right.
There's only one Robert Sanchez. Who's the goalkeeper? One Robert Sanchez. He used to be shite, but now he's all right. Walking in a Sanchez Wonderland. Well, that's definitely not the funniest
No, it's
one
not
I've
the
heard.
funniest. Like, we used to sing Aurelia. You remember Aurelia Gomez?
Yeah.
Was I'd let you fuck my wife, Aurelia Gomez. You are the love of my life, Aurelia.
Yeah.
You scumbag, you maggot, Aurelio Gomez.
Yeah.
You scumbag, you maggot. You are Jerry Taggart.
But
I
do you
love
know
Diane
what?
Abbott.
This is really wound me up a little bit, because I know that there's some fucking top ones out there that I love.
I love the John Hartson one from Celtic.
What's that?
Walking in the Hearts of Wonderland. He comes from Wales and he breaks the scales. Walking in the Hearts of Wonderland. He's got no hair, but we don't care. Walking in the Hearts of Wonderland.
At Swindon, they sing, "You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Europe's largest trading estate. You'll never sing that." It's quite funny. Is that funny? Is that fun?
It's okay. It's not bad.
It's pretty fun.
It's fun. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's not fun. But I've just been summoned by the algorithm. We need to sort the battle out now.
All right.
Okay.
So, bling, bling. It's Ledley King.
Well done.
The winner is Ledley King for this battle.
Well done.
Thank you.
So unexpected. David, got anything to plug?
No, just follow me on social media, David Alfie Ward, and I'm writing a new show at the moment, so going to be kind of work in progress in that, and then touring that. And if you're a football fan, then I do the comedy shows abroad and stuff like that.
All links will be in the comments in the description below. Adam?
Yeah, I've got 2 shows, so come see me this week at the Camden Comedy Club on Thursday, the 5th of March, where I'm doing a preview of Adam Greene, The Wizard of Ozempic. And then also come and see me at Big Belly in May doing the same show. They're both in London. That's where I live, and I'm not leaving.
Yeah, and Heister Hair Clinic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing a work in progress at Heister Hair Clinic.
Yeah, we all are.
In Istanbul.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about yourself, Patrick? You got anything to plug?
Well, this comes out the 2nd of March, I think, right?
Yeah.
I'm no. No. If you're listening from Cork, might be there at the end of March.
And
And
then
then
going to Cork, are you?
on the 2nd of April, I'm doing Paul Merrick's gig. What's that called?
A comedy
A
in
comedy
Chelmsford.
in Chelmsford on the 2nd of April. And
I
I think
should
you are
know
as
them.
well.
What?
Aren't you as well doing that one?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
All right.
He just told me to come down and drink with you.
All right,
That
fine.
sounds
Which I
fun.
might.
I might join that.
All right. Listeners, you come down and do that as well. Have the gig be empty, but the bar be full. I'm Patrick Brusnahan, your host today. With me, as always, is Adam Greene.
Thanks very much for having me.
And thank you
Cheers.
to our very special guest, David Alfie Ward.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Up the, what slur is it that you're called?
The Cocks.
Spurs.
Yeah, there we
Spurs.
go.
Just say Spurs.
Sweet.